It's not fair, Sonny. It's not fair for you to show up here acting all tender and concerned like your only agenda is to keep me safe.
I want to be with you. But things are not stable right now, and I have to know I can protect you.
And all it will cost is everything that matters to me.
I shouldn't have installed the security or assigned the guards without your permission. But I swear to you, I didn't do it, because I was trying to take away your independence. I did it to accomplish two things: protect you, and I didn't want to alarm you.
Well, that's very considerate. I'm not sure I believe you.
Oh, Kate, come on. What do you mean you're not sure you believe me? Why are you being so impossible? You say one thing, then you change the rule.
What? Example.
Okay. You asked me not to break your heart for your own good, not to shut you out, not to tell you when things are dangerous, and things right now are dangerous. But you're not hearing me. I love you, right? And I want to keep on loving you. But I can't do that if you're a target, because you're involved with me.
Oh, very funny, Owen. Knew I'd find you here.
You know what? I was in the middle of talking to her.
I understand. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave my client's property. Otherwise, it will be well within her rights to have you arrested for trespassing.
Sonny wasn't trespassing, per se. I let him in.
Oh, you let him in. Well, maybe you need to take a moment, confer with your client, and clarify her position, since the shoe is now so obviously on the other foot. So to speak. Maybe it's time for me to get a keep-away order served on Kate.
Do whatever you want. But I do have an enforceable order that your client seems to be disregarding. So I'm going to have to take it to the next level and get a restraining order. And that way, if he comes over again, I'll be in really big trouble.
Well, I wouldn't say that that's a shoe-in. Kate has created a hazard to Sonny's health and well-being.
Oh, that's absurd.
By refusing to implement proper security measures, she has made this property a dangerous nuisance.
Did you just make that up?
Does it sound like I made it up?
Yes.
Well, it would to you.
It's stupid. He's trespassing.
Okay, you know what? I'm out of here.
Sonny, that's not necessary.
It's okay.
It is so unfortunate that you felt compelled to involve this woman in a minor dispute that could so easily have been handled between you and Sonny. It's going to make things incredibly difficult, not to mention very expensive. Oh, well, guess we'll just have to wait for the other shoe to drop.
Her threats, empty. You don't have to give in to any of those. I just want you to know that I can win this if you want me to. And that way you can get Sonny to stop controlling your life for good.
It's okay. It's cool. What? Nurse Johnson pulled ER duty. She has no DLA.
Well, thank God. She's a stickler for punctuality.
She's a stickler for everything.
Is she as hard on you as she is on me?
Please. She's harder. Like, for some reason, she expects something of me. I just don't know what it is yet.
Maybe you represent a do-over.
Pardon?
From what I understand, Epiphany, Nurse Johnson, has somewhat of a volatile relationship with her son, something about unmet expectations.
Oh, on her part or his?
Both, I think. I think he wanted her to accept her at face value, and she wanted him to be a doctor.
That's interesting, because, what does he do?
Some sort of computer whiz. He used to work for my friend.
That's a shame. Yeah, I figured you'd be attached, though. So.
Are you flirting with me?
What? Me? Maybe just a little bit.
It wouldn't be because I used to work for Couture, editor-in-chief thing.
Couture was the background?
Right.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, you're handsome.
Bless you. I'm not a model. I'm a singer.
Really?
You any good?
You better believe it. You see, I have some expectations of my own to live up to, so, we'll talk.
Have you given any more thought to my warning? Try to warn you of that hellish ball. You will live longer if you choose a life that doesn't include Sonny. I mean, you must be seeing the signs. A mob war is about to break out between the Zakara and Corinthos clans. It's about to break out any time soon, and since Carly and the children being guarded around the clock, Sonny's most obvious vulnerability is you.
What has inspired this concern?
When you see someone about to walk in front of an oncoming train, you try and give them a warning. Unless, of course, they ignore it. But at least I did my part.
What are you doing talking to him?
What? Nothing.
Nothing. That seemed like... Here, let me help you with that. I got a confession tonight.
Well, I hear it's good for the soul.
I'm sorry. I've been waiting out in the car for you to pull up.
That's a clear and flagrant violation of Alexis's court order.
You gonna tell on me?
You shouldn't be here.
You gonna call your lawyer?
Well, I should. That's how civilized people handle disagreements.
Can you just admit one thing, please? Can you just admit that you miss me as much as I miss you? You're real good at back and forth stuff. With me, my heart is on the line here. I really want to be with you, but I'm not going to climb over two rabid lawyers to do it.
You want. You don't want.
What do you mean I want, don't want?
When do my interests come up? When do my needs matter?
What?
Never, Sonny. That's why I had to insert a lawyer to protect my interests.
But you're not a plaintiff, and I'm not a defendant.
Oh, well, that can be arranged.
Okay, you see, this is more than just guards and property lines and how much you hate my business. This is starting to feel like the grown-up version of you leaving me on the street corner all night to wait for you. There you go. Anytime we start getting close, and I start thinking, we could have a future, you run away. Like you're doing now.
That's true, Sonny. You scare me to death.